What happened to all the good candy bars? One minute you're unwrapping a crunchy, gooey, chocolatey masterpiece, and the next, poof, it's gone from shelves like it never existed. But don't worry, we're bringing them back, at least in memory. From cult classics to chocolate icons, here are the 20 discontinued candy bars that deserve a comeback. And wait till you see what made it to number 1. Number 20, bar none. Hershey made this for serious chocolate lovers. Wafers, cocoa creme, peanuts, and a thick chocolate shell. Sounds like a hit, right? It actually was until they tried to improve it by splitting it into 2 smaller bars. Fans weren't happy. Sales dropped. It disappeared. But people still remember that rich, crunchy bite. Will it ever make a comeback? Well, there's more demand than you'd expect. Number 19, PB Max. Peanut butter, chocolate, and a cookie base? PB Max was basically the dream team of candy bars. So why did Mars discontinue it? Not poor sales. Rumor has it, someone at the top just didn't like peanut butter. Tragic. Fans are still mad about it decades later. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you missed out. But hey, maybe there's still hope. Number 18, Reggie Bar. This bar was a home run, literally. Named after Yankees slugger Reggie Jackson, it was packed with peanuts, caramel, and chocolate. Fans even threw them onto the field in celebration. It had the hype, the flavor, the moment. But limited editions don't last forever. Still, for sports fans and candy historians alike, Reggie remains legendary. Could it hit shelves again? Stranger things have happened. Number 17, 7-Up Bar. Nope, not the soda. This was 7 mini chocolate squares, each with a different filling. Cherry, coconut, caramel, you name it. A sweet adventure in one bar. But production was expensive and not everyone loved every section. It quietly vanished. But now? Candy nerds bring it up all the time. Imagine a sampler bar in today's market. Would it work now better than ever? Number 16, Marathon Bar. It was long, braided, and sticky sweet, just like its name promised. The Marathon Bar was pure caramel wrapped in chocolate, stretched into a twisted rope. It looked cool, tasted even better, and somehow lasted longer than any other candy. But it was discontinued in the 80s. Why? Nobody really knows. Fans still bring it up in nostalgic candy forms, though. Could this be the comeback story of the decade? Number 15, Summit Cookie Bar. Think chocolate meets trail mix, with cookie crunch, chopped peanuts, and a smooth fudge coating. That was the Summit Bar, Nestlé's underrated gem from the 80s. It didn't scream for attention, but those who tried it, obsessed. Some say it was ahead of its time, so why was it discontinued? Quietly, with zero warning. And now? It's the dark horse fans still bring up when talking hidden candy treasures. Number 14, Mars Delight. Light, crispy wafer, creamy mousse, and silky chocolate, all in one elegant bar. The Mars Delight felt fancy, but it was affordable and everywhere, until it wasn't. Fans didn't just miss it. They started petitions, wrote letters, even begged Mars to bring it back. And guess what? It still hasn't returned. Is this one of the biggest candy crimes of the 2000s? You tell us. Number 13, Hershey's S'mores Bar. Campfire vibes in a wrapper. This bar was everything you loved about s'mores, minus the flames. Marshmallow crème, graham cracker bits, and milk chocolate, all layered together perfectly. It was a hit for years. But Hershey quietly pulled it from shelves. Maybe it was meant to be seasonal. Maybe they underestimated the love. Either way, fans are still recreating it at home, because no other s'mores bar hits the same. Number 12, Milkshake Bar. This one's for the malt lovers. The Milkshake Bar had a rich, malt-flavored center wrapped in milk chocolate, a nod to old-school soda fountain vibes. It was smooth, creamy, and had just enough nostalgia to feel timeless. But changing tastes and newer trends pushed it out. Still, it has a loyal group of fans who'd take it over a real milkshake any day. Will it blend back into the spotlight? Number 11, Caravelle Bar. It was caramel, crisped rice, and chocolate, kind of like a Nestlé Crunch with a sweet gooey upgrade. Simple, yet unforgettable. Caravelle didn't have flashy ads or gimmicks. It just tasted amazing. But sometimes great flavor isn't enough to survive in a crowded market. It disappeared, and many don't even remember it existed, except for the real ones. And they're still hoping for that sweet return. Number 10. Chocolatey. Light, bubbly, and totally unique, Chocolatey was like eating chocolate-flavored clouds. Nestlé's answer to airy bars had a melt-in-your-mouth texture thanks to tiny air pockets that made every bite feel like magic. But despite its fan base, it disappeared in the 80s. Some say production issues made it tricky, others blame changing trends. Either way, this bar left a light but lasting mark. Is it time for Chocolatey to float back into stores? Number 9. Clark Bar. With a chewy peanut butter core wrapped in taffy like caramel and milk chocolate, the Clark Bar was an old-school favorite. It's been around since 1917, yes, over a century ago, but kept vanishing and reappearing due to company bankruptcies and ownership changes. Most recently, Necco brought it back, then vanished again. Fans still search for it like buried treasure. Will Clark Bar finally stick around next time? Or are we doomed to chase it forever? Number 8. Marble Bar. This one was a feast for the eyes and the taste buds. The Marble Bar swirled creamy white and milk chocolate together into a hypnotic mix that looked fancy and tasted even better. It wasn't around long, and that made it feel even more exclusive. People still post old wrappers and dreamy descriptions online. Could this bar return and outshine today's lineup? It might be time to bring back the swirl. Number 7. Time Out Bar. Cadbury's Time Out was the ultimate snack break candy. Light wafers layered with chocolate and wrapped in a smooth coating. It was the go-to bar with a cup of tea or a mid-afternoon craving. But when Cadbury revamped it into Time Out wafer, fans cried foul. They swear it's just not the same. Is it the taste? The texture? The name? All we know is the original still has unfinished business. Number 6. Dream Bar. White chocolate rarely gets the spotlight, but the Dream Bar gave it center stage and absolutely delivered. Creamy, rich, and unapologetically sweet, this Cadbury favorite became a staple in several countries. But like many sweet dreams, it faded too soon. Discontinued in the UK, limited in availability elsewhere, it's now a legend for white chocolate fans. The big question, will Cadbury ever wake the dream again? Number 5. Cadbury's Tiffin. A classic blend of milk chocolate, biscuit bits, and chewy raisins, Cadbury's Tiffin was simple but unforgettable. It still pops up occasionally in the UK, and every time it does, it sells out instantly. Fans stock shelves and online shops, hoping for a surprise drop. The texture combo hit all the right notes, and it's still praised in Reddit threads and candy blogs. But a full-time comeback? That's the golden ticket fans are still waiting on. Number 4. Aztec Bar. Think of the Aztec Bar as the UK's dark, brooding cousin to the Mars Bar. Nougat, caramel, and a rich dark chocolate coating. It launched in the late 60s, made a brief comeback in the early 2000s, and then vanished. Again. Why? Nobody really knows. But fans haven't given up. They still call it the most missed Cadbury bar ever. Could a third resurrection be on the horizon? Never say never. Number 3. Wispa Mint. Wispa Mint was like biting into a chocolatey mint cloud. Bubbly, smooth, and ridiculously refreshing. Cadbury released it as a limited edition, but fans immediately fell in love. Then, just like that, it was gone. Online petitions, Facebook pages, and candy forums still buzz about it. The regular Wispa is back, but mint? That flavor combo lives rent-free in people's heads. Will Cadbury finally give the people what they want? We'll be watching. Number 2. Caramac. Caramac wasn't even chocolate, but its rich caramel flavor and golden color made it unforgettable. First launched in the UK in 1959, it stuck around for decades, until Nestlé discontinued it in 2023. The backlash, immediate and intense. Fans swarmed social media, demanding answers. TikToks, tweets, change.org petitions, you name it. Caramac might be gone, but its fans are loud, loyal, and not giving up without a fight. Number 1. Cadbury Fuse. The Fuse bar was pure chaos, in the best way. Chocolate, raisins, nuts, cereal pieces, all crammed together into one chunky bar. It launched in the 90s, vanished in the 2000s, and became the stuff of candy legend. Then, in 2016, it returned, but only in India. Fans in the UK? Not happy. The number Bring Back Fuse campaign is still alive and kicking. With demand this high, we have to ask, what's stopping Cadbury from reviving the king? So, which of these bars did you grow up loving? Or better yet, did we miss one that deserves to be on this list? Because let's be honest, this is just the tip of the candy iceberg. There are dozens more forgotten treats out there, hiding in old lunchboxes, vintage ads, and the back corners of your memory. And who knows, some of them might be making a sweet little comeback sooner than you think.